Imagine stepping onto a vast factory floor, where the air vibrates with the clanging, spinning, and humming of powerful machines. Metal robotic arms dart back and forth, working in perfect harmony, each movement precise and purposeful. The entire space is alive with energy, a symphony of industry that never truly sleeps. At the heart of this bustling environment, enormous rollers spin at dizzying speeds, so fast in fact, that your eyes can barely keep up. These rollers are the unsung heroes, tirelessly pressing, flattening, and smoothing out massive sheets of paper pulp, transforming raw material into something much more familiar. Amidst all this mechanical marvel, something surprisingly simple is being created. Something you probably use every single day without a second thought: toilet paper. It glides along conveyor belts, carefully monitored by skilled workers who ensure every sheet meets the highest standards of softness and strength. By the time toilet paper reaches your bathroom, it looks soft, gentle, and inviting. But its journey begins in a world of noise, heat, and relentless motion. The transformation from rough, raw pulp to delicate, cloud-like sheets is a process that demands both brute force and delicate precision. This journey is powered by a combination of gigantic machines, ingenious engineering, and the dedication of workers who keep everything running smoothly. Engineers fine-tune the equipment, while operators monitor every stage, making sure nothing goes wrong. It's a dance of human skill and mechanical might, yet for most of us, the story behind toilet paper remains a mystery. We rarely pause to consider where it comes from or how it's made. It's just there, ready when we need it, a quiet comfort in our daily routines. But the journey of toilet paper is anything but ordinary. It's a fascinating blend of nature, science, and cutting-edge technology. It starts in forests, where trees are carefully harvested, and continues in laboratories, where scientists test and refine the pulp to ensure it's just right for the job. Before a roll ever reaches your home, it has traveled thousands of miles, by truck, by train, sometimes even by ship. It's been handled by countless people, and shaped by countless machines, each step bringing it closer to its final destination. So, let's embark on this journey together. From the first whir of the machines to the moment you place a fresh roll on your bathroom holder, we'll uncover the hidden story behind one of life's simplest, yet most essential, comforts. You might think making toilet paper is easy. After all, it's something we use every single day, and most of us never give it a second thought. It seems so simple, just a roll of thin, soft paper. But have you ever wondered what actually goes into making it? After all, it's just thin paper, right? But if you look closer, you'll realize there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. The texture, the strength, the softness, all of these qualities are carefully engineered. In reality, it takes a surprising amount of science and technology to create the perfect roll. Teams of scientists and engineers spend years developing the right formulas and processes. They experiment with different fibers, chemicals, and techniques to achieve the ideal balance between softness and strength. Every step must be perfect to turn a rough tree into something soft enough for your skin. The journey begins with harvesting trees, which are then stripped of their bark and chipped into small pieces. These wood chips are cooked and broken down into pulp, which is the raw material for paper. Factories use special machines that are as long as a football field. These massive machines can process tons of pulp every hour, transforming it into thin sheets of paper at incredible speeds. The process involves pressing, drying, and rolling the paper until it reaches the perfect thickness. These machines are carefully tuned by skilled workers. Operators monitor every detail, from temperature and humidity to the speed of the rollers. Even the smallest adjustment can make a big difference in the final product. Tiny mistakes can mean paper that's too rough, too thin, or even too weak. If the paper isn't just right, it gets rejected and recycled back into the process. Quality control is a constant challenge, requiring sharp eyes and quick thinking. Toilet paper must be strong, but gentle. It needs to hold together when you use it, but still feel soft and comfortable. Achieving this delicate balance is a true feat of engineering. It needs to dissolve in water, but not fall apart in your hands. This means the fibers must be arranged in a way that allows the paper to break down quickly in water, preventing clogs in plumbing, while still being durable enough for use. Engineers test and tweak the process every day to get it just right. They run experiments, analyze samples, and make adjustments to ensure every roll meets strict standards for quality and safety. So next time you use toilet paper, remember, it's a product of engineering, chemistry, and human know-how, all rolled up in a simple sheet. Behind every roll is a story of innovation, teamwork, and a surprising amount of science, making sure you have comfort and cleanliness at your fingertips. All toilet paper starts in a forest, but not just any forest, a planned, managed forest. These forests are often filled with tall, straight trees like eucalyptus, pine, or spruce. They grow fast and make good, strong wood. Farmers plant these trees in rows. They care for them, making sure they grow healthy and tall. When the trees reach the right size, workers cut them down with big machines called harvesters. For every tree cut, new ones are planted. This cycle keeps the forest healthy and renewable. Most toilet paper companies want to protect nature and use trees from certified sustainable forests. So when you grab a roll, you're holding a tiny piece of a tree that was planted just for this purpose. Once the logs arrive at the mill, it's time for the transformation to begin. First up, cleaning and debarking. Giant drums spin, knocking the bark off each log. Clean wood is important for good paper. Next, the logs are chopped into small chips. Imagine thousands of wood chips flying down a conveyor belt. These chips are then cooked in a giant pressure cooker called a digester. Here, heat and chemicals break down the wood fibers. What comes out is called pulp. It's wet, mushy, and looks nothing like toilet paper yet. But this is the magic ingredient. Good pulp means good paper. Each step, from debarking to pulping, is carefully watched. The goal is to get the cleanest, softest pulp possible. Now that we have pulp, it's time to make paper. The pulp is mixed with lots of water until it's almost like milk. This mixture is sprayed onto a giant moving screen called a wire. As the pulp moves forward, water drains away. The loose web of fibers starts to come together. Next, the wet sheet passes through huge rollers that squeeze out even more water. These rollers are heavy and strong. After pressing, the paper is still damp and weak. It needs to be dried. This is where the Yankee dryer comes in, a massive, heated cylinder. The paper sticks to its hot side and dries quickly, turning strong and soft. At this point, you can finally see the beginnings of toilet paper as a long, endless sheet. Toilet paper isn't just flat and plain, it needs to be soft and strong. That's where pressing, drying, and embossing come in. After leaving the Yankee dryer, the paper moves through more rollers that press it even thinner and smoother. Next is embossing. Special rollers stamp the paper with patterns, swirls, dots, or flowers. This isn't just for looks. Embossing makes the paper feel softer and absorb more. It also keeps layers from slipping apart. Some toilet paper is made with 2 or 3 layers, called plies. Machines carefully stack and bond these plies together. By the end of this step, the paper feels soft, looks pretty, and is ready to be rolled up into giant parent rolls. Now comes the converting stage. The giant parent rolls can be as wide as a car and weigh over a ton. These rolls move to the cutting machines, where the real magic happens. First, each parent roll is unwound and wound again around a cardboard tube. This creates the familiar toilet paper roll shape. Next, spinning blades slice the endless tube into smaller rolls, the size you use at home. Some machines wrap the rolls in more paper or plastic. Others add labels and even arrange the rolls into packs. At the end of this line, thousands of rolls are ready to leave the factory and start their journey to store shelves. With rolls prepared, it's time for packing and shipping. Machines wrap rolls tightly in bundles, sometimes 4, 6, or even 30 at a time. Workers stack these bundles onto big pallets. Forklifts move the pallets into large trucks or shipping containers. Some will travel across cities, others across oceans. Each year, billions of rolls are shipped worldwide. Factories work around the clock to keep up with demand. In busy times, like during a pandemic, shelves can empty out quickly. It takes a huge team of drivers, workers, and logistics experts to make sure toilet paper arrives right where you need it. Toilet paper might seem like one of the most ordinary items in our homes, but its story is anything but boring. In fact, the history of toilet paper is full of surprising twists, clever inventions, and fascinating cultural differences that might just change the way you look at your next roll. Long before the invention of modern toilet paper, people around the world had to get creative. Depending on where they lived, they used whatever was available: leaves from nearby trees, soft moss gathered from the forest, dried corn cobs, or even seashells collected from the beach. These natural materials were the original toilet paper, and each culture had its own unique approach to personal hygiene. The first recorded use of paper for cleaning dates all the way back to 6th century China. ancient Chinese scholars wrote about using sheets of paper specifically made for personal hygiene. These early paper sheets were handmade, and only the wealthy could afford them. It was a luxury item, reserved for emperors and nobles, showing just how valuable cleanliness was even in ancient times. Fast forward to the 1800s in America, and we meet Joseph Gaiety. In 1857, he introduced the first packaged toilet paper in New York City. Gaiety's medicated paper was sold in flat sheets, not rolls, and was advertised as a health product. His invention marked the beginning of toilet paper as we know it, making it more accessible to everyday people. The familiar roll design we use today didn't appear until later. In the late 1800s, companies like Scott Paper Company revolutionized the industry by producing toilet paper on rolls and marketing it to the masses. Their innovations made toilet paper more convenient, affordable, and widely available, quickly becoming a household staple. Have you ever wondered why most toilet paper is white? It's not just for looks. There's a reason behind it. Toilet paper is made from wood pulp, which naturally has a brownish color. To make it look clean and appealing, manufacturers bleach the pulp to remove the color, resulting in the bright white rolls we see on store shelves. The bleaching process also helps remove impurities, making the paper softer and more comfortable to use. While white is the most common color, some countries prefer colored toilet paper. In places like France, Italy, and Spain, you might find pastel pinks, blues, or even patterned rolls. Colored toilet paper was especially popular in the 1970s, but concerns about dyes and chemicals have made white the global standard today. But did you know that not everyone uses toilet paper? In fact, billions of people around the world rely on other methods for personal hygiene. In many parts of Asia and Europe, bidets or water sprays are the preferred choice. These devices use a gentle stream of water for cleaning, which many people find to be more hygienic and environmentally friendly than paper. Other cultures have their own traditions too. Some use cloths that are washed and reused, while others rely on water and their hands, following strict washing rituals. These habits are shaped by local customs, climate, and available resources, showing just how diverse bathroom routines can be. Today, the world goes through an astonishing 83 million rolls of toilet paper every single day. That's enough to wrap around the earth dozens of times. The global demand for toilet paper is so high that entire industries and supply chains are dedicated to keeping our bathrooms stocked. So, the next time you reach for a roll, take a moment to appreciate its incredible journey, from the forests where trees are grown, to the factories where it's carefully crafted, and finally, to your own bathroom. Toilet paper's story is a reminder that even the simplest things in life can have a rich and fascinating history.